Edwardo, the horriblest boy in the whole wide world. Edwardo was an ordinary boy. He would get up in the morning, get dressed, have his breakfast, go to school, play games and eat his supper and go to bed. Sometimes Edwardo would kick things. "You are a rough boy, Edwardo. You're always kicking things. You're the roughest boy in the whole wide world." But Edwardo became rougher and rougher. Like most children, Edwardo made a lot of noise. "You're too noisy, Edwardo. You're the noisiest boy in the whole wide world." Edwardo became noisier and noisier. From time to time, Edwardo was nasty to little children. "You're the nasty bully, Edwardo. You're the nastiest boy in the whole wide world." But Edwardo became nastier and nastier. Occasionally, Edwardo was not very nice to animals, and he would chase the cat. "You're a cruel boy, Edwardo, chasing the cat. You're the cruelest boy in the whole wide world." Edwardo became more and more cruel. Edwardo was not always good at keeping his room tidy. "Your room's getting messier and messier every day, Edwardo. You're the messiest boy in the whole wide world." Edwardo's room became messier and messier. Often, Edwardo would forget to wash his face and brush his teeth in the mornings. "You are a dirty boy, Edwardo. You're the dirtiest boy in the whole wide world." Edwardo became dirtier and dirtier. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months, Edwardo became clumsier, crueler, noisier, messier, dirtier, nastier, ruder, rougher, until one day they said, "You're the horriblest boy in the whole wide world, Edwardo." Then, one day, when Edwardo kicked a pot of flowers, it flew through the air, whoosh, and landed on some earth. "I see you're starting a little garden, Edwardo. It looks lovely. You should get some more plants." Edwardo was good at growing things, and he was asked to help people with their gardens. Cruel Edwardo was waiting for the dog with a bucket of water. He threw it over the dog as it came by. "Thank you so much, Edwardo, for washing my muddy dog for me. You are very good with animals." So Edwardo was asked to clean and look after everybody's pet. Edwardo's room was getting so untidy that he could not find anything, so he threw everything out the window. All Edwardo's things landed in a truck that was collecting things for poor people. "Thank you, Edwardo, for giving all of your things away. Look at Edwardo's room. Why can't you all be neat and tidy as he is?" Edwardo was becoming dirtier and dirtier until one day he became so dirty the flies started to chase him down the road. He jumped into the river to get away from them. A lady pulled Edwardo out of the river and took him back to her house. She gave him a hot bath, a wash, and ironed all his clothes and sent him back to school. "Look, Edwardo. Oh, he's the cleanest and smartest boy in the whole wide world." One day at school, nasty Edwardo pushed little Alec very hard. At that moment, one of the lights in the room crashed down on the spot where Alec had been standing. "Oh, you saved our little Alec. What a quick-thinking boy you are." And from that day on, Edwardo looked after all the little children. One day, Edwardo was making more noise than usual, which frightened some lions who escaped. They were so frightened by noisy Edwardo that they went back to their cage. "You're very good with lions, Edwardo. Perhaps you would come and help me." Now, from time to time, Edward is a little untidy, cruel, dirty, messy, clumsy, noisy, nasty and rude, but really Edwardo is the loveliest boy in the whole wide world.